Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is another energy update. Let's see what's happening. Please just take what resonates, okay? Don't turn something positive into something negative. Try to, look at the situation. If it's yours, it's yours. If it's not, it's not. Someone here is a little apprehensive. Is somebody, hey, do you want to go for a cup of coffee? Yeah, we got a Queen of Cups. Someone's in their feels. This could even be the same person in this, feeling apprehensive, but definitely emotionally available. It's probably another person, yeah. So I do see some sort of change. I do see just kind of going with the flow. And I do think there's going to be an offer of some kind, coffee, lunch. Yeah, we have a little indecision. Someone here is not sure yet. Yeah, whether, Seven of Cups, there is opportunity. But this is someone who sees opportunity, but kind of looking at it. So there's something that's still undecided. Yeah. And I see the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so somebody here just not wanting to make the same mistakes as the past. There's a lot of thinking and indecision. It's two people probably thinking about each other. Yeah, it's an energy of kind of, it's a self-imposed trap, and it doesn't mean someone's in a trap. It doesn't mean it's negative. It's just two people probably thinking the same thing. Like I do see there's an opportunity to go for coffee, a drink, something very simple. Someone's a little uncertain. See, possibly maybe even feeling a little shy, but it has to do with change. I feel it's just there's change coming because this could change. But someone here needs to just go with the flow. Yeah, so like I say, there's a little indecision where someone kind of maybe doesn't see it coming, possibly. But yeah, it has to do with both people being a little indecisive about this. See, kind of not seeing it coming too. Like it's something that just happens where someone's just like, hey, do you want to go for coffee? It's kind of like the start of something, but where it goes, no one knows, I feel. It could change at any time, but it has to do with the lovers. It's about coming together. So you're not so sure if this is about love or if this is about, there's uncertainty. So the Seven of Cups there is opportunity, but someone doesn't want to make the same mistakes. And I feel we got two people kind of thinking the same thing here. Yeah, see Temperance, someone just kind of being calm, just taking a little step back looking at this. These are probably two people who are kind of each other's type, but whether they are or not, I feel, this could change at any time, put it that way. Yeah, so I see someone taking a little step back, looking at things a little different here. Just about being calm. It's whether to each other are each other's type here. Kind of looks like it. Yeah, you can see someone thinking it through. It's about being decisive and taking decisive. So someone's definitely feeling more decisive here. Yeah, see, just calming down, taking a step back, looking at it a little differently and feeling different. It could be someone feeling something might be off, or maybe we're not each other's type, but it's about thinking it through. Yeah, so I think this is two people who don't want to make the same mistakes they've made before. So, but it is about, there's some sort of attraction here. It's something that just kind of happens where nobody really seen it coming. It's both people. So it's all this thinking it through, taking decisive action. Yeah. Tell me about the Page of Cups. What is this person up to? Yeah, we got the Hermit. Someone doing a little soul searching. They're kind of going within. It's about going down this path again. See, this is somebody thinking about going down this path. So there's definitely that energy of feeling a little apprehensive, not so sure. But I think this is somebody who said, hey, let's go for coffee or a drink, lunch, that kind of thing. They want to get something going, but like I say, now they're kind of thinking about this, whether they should. I think it's like where you both don't see it coming, because it's like I feel like they did take this action, but it's about being decisive. And that's why I feel kind of calming down, making decisions when things are calm. Yeah, because it's like this change. It just happens here. It's creating change. Yeah. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is someone single. Now, I feel it's someone is a little private too, but it's about whether someone actually is or isn't too. I feel there's something about that. But yeah, it's an energy of kind of privacy, not saying anything. This is just between two people. I don't think anyone's saying anything to anyone about this, but it is about someone single. Yeah, let's have a look at the world. Yeah, see, I do feel it's an energy of a little bit of lack and loneliness. See someone looking at someone's situation, taking a step back, seeing if there's something lacking or if something is off. But it's loneliness too. I feel someone kind of lonely. See, lacking love. This is someone kind, compassionate, somebody who cares. So there's compassion. So this is what someone's seeing, but it's also this energy of, I think it's being lonely more than anything, because someone here has been in hermit mode, spending two people, I think the energy is two people who spend a lot of time alone, but this is someone shining a light on the situation. Yeah, little loneliness and lack. Someone here see, it's unknown, someone's financial status or, you know, yeah, you can see we have the sun. See, it's about starting it, shining a light. Someone's looking for clarity. I mean, this person's feeling happy. Like, I think it's about someone feeling lonely. There's a lack of love, all the things that are lacking. It's just loneliness because there's the sun shining. See, it's all about starting it. So it has to do with this person thinking things through. Yeah, with the star. So see, this is about two people coming together. Look at that. See, I think the feelings are mutual. I feel like you both want this. You're both feeling decisive, because it looks like an opportunity, and it has to do with it has to do with someone who's trying to be calm and patient, but they kind of want to hurry here. But I feel there's no hurry. Yeah, nobody's going anywhere here, I feel. But it's the feelings being mutual. Yeah, but it's like I say, there's definitely this temptation. This temptation. And it's definitely two people who don't want to make the same mistakes that they've did in the past. See, releasing things that no longer serves, but yet there's this mutual energy. Both thinking it through, choosing your battles. Yeah, see, it's two people manifesting, and it's looking at what you're manifesting. We actually have someone here who has everything they need to manifest their desire. But someone here is single. I feel what needs to be known is this could be somebody here, the Queen of Cups, definitely whether someone's actually single or not too. But I feel for the most part it's somebody who's kind of private. Privacy. Private thoughts. Someone who has everything they need. See, someone who takes care of themselves. It's a energy of someone who's independent but emotionally available or mature. But it's whether this person actually is or not. That's another thing. Yeah, I feel they are because I feel the sun is shining. This is someone getting some clarity. Yeah. The Magician is someone who, it's just an energy of communication. See, it's all, and the Knight of Swords is communication. See, it's about being calm, being patient, because it's a sense of wanting to kind of hurry up. But with the Swords energy, it's about learning from mistakes of the past, not to rush. See, it's like pre-manifesting too. See, it's manifesting, but it's like pre. Yeah, it's about preparing. See, thinking things through, preparing. Interesting. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. So it's about investing. See, it's about interest. There's interest, but it's about investing. And I do see the timing, something about timing. See, just being patient. Both people, two cards of patience, but there is interest. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, see, what's going to be exposed is someone here is a Queen of Pentacles. Grounded, gracious, practical, emotionally mature, available. But I think this is somebody just maybe wants to be single or they're just not sure. It could change at any time. You see the world is there. Change. It's all about going down this path. And this is someone just kind of like go with the flow. We'll see where it goes. I feel they're open to it. But I do see the energy of just, because it has to do with love. And I do feel there's this lack of love. But It's whether or not this is going to turn into love. This is because of the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who's independent. They take care of themselves. See? And I feel that there's somebody very private. It would be we'll keep this to ourselves, go with the flow and see what happens. But yeah, it's going to start. I feel it kind of already has because of this decisive energy. Like both people want to kind of rush, but know from mistakes of the past to just be patient. See, but there's interest. The feeling, both people feel the same. There's mutual energy of manifesting. But it's about taking a little pause. See, just sort of checking things out, see how it goes. Take a little pause and look at things, put the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. I do feel there's a sense of maturity. Yeah, so we have this person who's in this Page of Cups energy, but this could be this person too, going down this path. You know, it's all about looking for clues, clarity. Someone's trying to gain that mental clarity too, of whether you should go down this path or not. But it's also this other person because it has to do with a cup of coffee, a drink, get together. It's the start of something, and there is apprehension and maybe a little bit of shyness. Yeah, it has to do with two people coming together. See, it's about going down this path, getting together. See, do you want to get together? But it's about going down this path. Wow. I don't know. Like, I'm going to be honest. It's manifesting. Little mirroring. You're both kind of at this crossroads in your life, this time in your life, whether you actually want to do that again, right? Or if you even want to at all. I mean, this could even be young people. Someone might be thinking, no, I'm not really ready yet, you know? But I do see there's this a desire for love, a bond, a connection. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. See, this is somebody wanting to reach out. I do think that the other person will reciprocate. I don't see somebody not, if the other person contacts the other person, there will be reciprocity. But like I say, it's somebody testing the water. It's a little test and kind of reach out here. Yeah. See, just a little test. See what happens. See if you get along. Wow. Tell me about the Hermit energy. Yeah, see, it's about laying the foundation. Someone's feeling a little apprehensive. They're also kind of enjoying the fruits of their labor. It's two single people. But it's about, do I want to go down this path again? But yet there's the spark, the desire to. So I feel it's all about, with the Queen of Pentacles, being practical and sensible, very ground. Someone who's independent. See, this person probably doesn't even know everything for sure. So they're kind of looking at all the details of the situation. It's about starting it, laying the foundation. I feel the foundation's been laid. Like, do you want to go for coffee, a drink? If it hasn't, it's going to. Yeah, it's all about harmony and balance. See, it's about being fair, but it's about coming together in harmony. So there already is some kind of harmony here. Yeah, but it's all about being fair to the other person. See, if you're going to start something, it has to be some certainty here. But I do see justice, balance, fairness, and harmony. Yeah. It's about coming in right. Is this right for me? Is this person my person? You know, it's just all that energy. Everything isn't black and white. Tell me more about this Sun. Yeah, so this is definitely somebody who's got, you know, there's no baggage. The Sun is here. There's no baggage. It is the start of something new. These are two people who've left behind their past, two people who've been married before and committed relationships. See, that's the whole energy. That's why it's a little test. This person's going to reach out, but it's about looking at things from a different perspective. You know, two people's point of view, whether or not you're actually on the same page is another thing, because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who often just likes company and companionship. And that's what I kind of feel. This is how it's going to start. But often that Queen of Cups, this is someone who lacks love. I mean, we've got a couple people who are, I feel, kind of lonely or, you know, lacking love. There's loneliness. There's no lack for money. This is actually a stable person. I don't think this person knows. But I do think it will become clear. It will be exposed. I also see no baggage. See, somebody who doesn't have a lot of debt. They kind of got their act together. But yeah, the foundation is laid. like I say, if it hasn't, it's going to, but it's whether you're right for each other. You know, if this is the right thing, are they my type? You know, looking to see if something's off, but it all looks pretty good. This is where the sun starts to shine. Someone releasing baggage from past relationships. See, it's not here. The sun's there. So this is really nice. Yeah, Four of Wands. See, it's about a reason to celebrate coming together. Yeah, see, a strong financial foundation, a home. And we have Six of Cups. See, longing for love. Yeah, it could be some people who've known each other, maybe in the past or through other people. But it is an energy of longing for love. See, someone who lives alone, lonely, lack. Two people who have everything but love. So I do feel there's been maybe talking, a conversation, maybe about childhood. I wouldn't necessarily say this is two people who've had any connection. I don't see it. What I see is longing for love and a little romanticizing too. Uh-huh. But yeah, it's somebody who's left their past behind. I mean, there could be children, you know, grandchildren, things like that. I don't see a history between two people other than you might have known each other at some time. Maybe through other people, who knows? The stars here. But it's about the feelings being mutual. It's just a little test. Just take it slow. We'll just keep it simple. See, it's not complicated. This is going to be easy. It's not going to be complicated. See, just kind of taking it easy here. Just go with the flow. Yeah. Interesting. Tell me about the lovers. Yeah, so there is an attraction. There are the sparks there. The passion's lit. So it's lit. Yeah, I mean, it could be someone who's been holding a torch. Maybe we have someone here maybe who was interested in someone at some point, never ever took action, or it could be two people who've crossed paths at some time and they're always in relationships. So it could be that way for some of you, but I feel like it's more that little spark is there, that little desire to manifest this and kind of see what happens. But the Hangman is all that little, taking a little pause, a little aha moment, right? Yeah. See, keeping it all in, privacy. I think you'll just keep it between yourselves. But I think you already know the answers you're seeking. You're both kind of decisive. I feel both people are decisive about moving this forward and just kind of, like I say, checking it out to see how it goes. Kind of looking at each other, checking the situation out. I mean, it could be younger people. There could be single parents, blended family. But I feel like it's more like just talking about things, each other's lives. See, there's no baggage here. It's gone. It's all left in the past. From past relationships. Yeah, because the sun's there. I love this. Two people without any baggage. There's definitely a lot of stability here. Tell me more about the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Oops, there we go. Yeah, see, it's all about stability. See, someone here is very private. They're not telling someone a lot about themselves first and foremost. So obviously there's things that are still yet to be known, but it's about coming together. And this is often doing things together, going out, lunch, dinner. Someone is romanticizing a little bit here. They're kind of think, because there is lack and loneliness, you see. So people often get in that energy, but I feel like it's just keeping it simple. I don't think this is going to be complicated. I think it's going to be easy. I feel just going with the flow, taking it easy. Yeah, and I do see spending time together. See, this is about stability. Look, someone's already kind of looking ahead long term. But it's like I say, I think you're just going to be checking each other out. And I do feel there will be reciprocity, but it's just going to be not giving too much information too fast. Okay, because I feel like it's started, but somebody doesn't know. We got a Queen of Pentacles, someone who's stable, grounded, practical, sensible energy. And I feel the other person's likely in that energy as well. But like I say, they're just laying the foundation. Yeah, I think it's already laid. I mean, it could be the Queen of Pentacles that kind of did with that energy. They laid the foundation by reaching out. Maybe if it is single parent energy, talking about children, you know. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, it has to do with happiness and emotional fulfillment. See, it's all about the bigger picture. Happy home, happy life, a lot of emotional fulfillment. So I do see the Queen of Pentacles is an energy. It could be anyone. It just sits down like, do I see with myself with this person, in a relationship? I mean, there's an attraction. There's a little spark there. But I feel like there's a lot yet meant to be known that isn't known. But I feel like both people already know that you're going to be spending some time together, connecting. It's about partnership, partnership material, maybe even marriage material for some of you. Yeah. Tell me more about this. Yeah, see, there's a lot of curiosity that's not known. See, there's somebody who wants to know everything. So there's a lot of it's beyond curiosity. You do know some things, I feel, obviously. If you don't, like I say, keeping it all in, privacy. But I feel like you're going to just keep this to yourselves and just kind of go with the flow and see where it goes. This actually could go somewhere, It really could. But the Page of Swords is interesting because it's curiosity and the need to know and learn. See, there's more that needs to be learned. So I don't think anybody's saying anyone to anything about this situation. Or you're just going to decide, to keep it to yourselves. It's possible, but I don't see the Hierophant, so I feel it hasn't even got to that point. Yeah. This is someone definitely in the energy of reflecting on past. See, looking before they leap, not making the same mistakes as before, asking the questions, learning. See, don't be shy about asking certain questions. And I do feel there's things that'll be answered that are unknown, but it's like you both already kind of know that you both want to get this going and just kind of see what happens. I think it's just all about seeing what happens. I don't think anybody's in a big rush here, but it has, like I feel there's that rush energy because of this practical, sensible energy, not rushing in. But this is two people thinking a lot of the same thing and thinking of each other here. So I feel there's a lot of curiosity. And with the Seven of Pentacles, see, it's manifesting. Wasn't the Seven of Pentacles here? I thought it was. Seven of Cups, yeah, opportunity. Yes, knowing someone knows a good thing when they see it. I feel both people, but yeah. Yeah, so the Seven of Pentacles was there. So that is about patience, interest, curious, wanting to know everything. You see, curiosity, wanting to know everything about someone. I feel like you do know some things. I wouldn't be surprised if you lived in the same neighborhood, community, you knew each other at some point. You may cross paths from time to time. Definitely I see people who are in commitments here. But the baggage is left. And this is, I do see the sensible, everything isn't black and white. So this is someone looking at whether someone's right for them or not. First and foremost. Yeah, this could go somewhere. This could turn into something, long-term, a stable partnership. Yeah, there it is, the cycle. Whole new cycle, good luck timing. Someone here probably can't believe their good luck, but maybe the timing. There's something maybe with the timing where there's a need for a little patience and just kind of wait a little bit. Could be somebody who's just ended something, but I feel like because there's no baggage here whatsoever, I feel like these are two people who've been single for a while. Yeah. So I feel like things are just kind of this is positive energy, a whole new cycle. But it's about things going in both people's favor too. And I think you see each other in a favorable light. It's all just about being calm, being patient, and just kind of knowing not to rush, even though you kind of want to. It's kind of like, you can see the star. It's about two people who've made that contact. So, there's a mutual connection. And there is a little healing energy here too. So maybe something's, talking about something that could, and it is two people who letting go of baggage. It's a healing connection. So, yeah, but I don't feel like these are two people who have had anything. I don't see it at all. I see more like just that wishful thinking, that hoping. the manifesting, the mirroring. See, manifesting what it is you desire. See, it's about thinking it through, not rushing in, even though you want to. The desire is to hurry up and get it going, but to think it through, because these are two people who've been in relationships before, and that's why the Eight of Swords is there. So I actually feel this could go somewhere. Yeah, I don't see any complications or anything. I mean, there is an attraction. Yeah, see, it's about getting together. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is company, companionship, getting together, doing stuff together, someone to do stuff with. But it's about the things that you may have in common. There's still lots that needs to be known. Yeah, because like I say, I feel like just kind of maybe the time isn't quite right. There's a need for a little bit of patience. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not even sure. It's more about interest, investing. And I don't even see should I or shouldn't I. I just see somebody here who's kind of in their head, haven't made a decision yet. But it's about taking off the blindfold to see. Someone may not sure if they're attracted to someone in the right way. Often the indecision's that, especially with the Queen of Pentacles and that Page of Pentacles energy too. See, there's uncertainty, but yeah, I feel like you're going to spend some time together, do stuff together. I definitely see two people who build each other up, lift each other up. So there is something that's healing here. And I feel like it has to do with something that you both may be involved in that really doesn't have anything to do with the two of you. Because, I mean, there's just lack and loneliness mostly. But like I say, it's an energy. There was some negativity here. See, it's the negative being turned into the positive because we have two people who, I mean, it could be just two people talking about something where it's kind of it's starting it, but yet something sad's going on or negative. So that's why I feel just kind of wait a little bit till things are calmer. And not that I see a lot of chaos or anything. It's just something to do with the timing. I mean, the star is about respect and self-respect. See, a lot of respect for each other too here. So it's manifesting. I mean, there's mirroring. You're both thinking the same thing, yeah, is this person right for me? Should I go there? Don't want to make mistakes in the past, but company, companionship, spend some time together, you never know. And I do see stability, and I mean, this definitely could turn into something long term. But I think this is two people who are kind of going to lift each other up. There's something sad going on under there with some negativity that is like you're bringing light to each other. So really, really nice. Yeah, but I think you're going to go down this path. I do. You're manifesting it. I'm not so sure either one of you can hold back, because there's definitely the desire, the spark, the flame is lit. See, it's having this opportunity for this new beginning. And it could be where neither one of you see it coming. It's just one of these things sometimes where people connect or cross paths and it just happens. So, but I'm not so sure one person's sure, especially the Queen of Pentacles, if they want to go there. Yeah, see, it's all about perspective. Check and see. Two people kind of checked each other out a little bit here, but like while this is happening, but it's about looking at things from each other's perspective and point of view. And I think you share the same point of view on whatever you discussed or talked about, or what connected you and brought you together. Something brought you together, and it was kind of negative, but I don't think it has anything to do with the two of you in this reading, because there's no baggage, there's nothing here. It has to do with somebody else or something else. And it doesn't look like it was anything super heavy between you, but it's talking about it, and there's a little reminiscing. I mean, it could be just children feeling lonely. This could be a couple of empty nesters, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's the energy for some of you. But for those of you, it could just be a single parent energy. Yeah, or wanting children and not having any. I mean, there's just, like I say, it's about something that's bringing you together, and there's harmony. And there is balance and desire for company, companion, someone to do stuff with. But you're going to build each other up. Like I feel you've lifted each other up a little bit here. And it starts because of this. So take care and we'll see you soon.